chapter episode from the authors of Taking Initiative on Writing, a guide for instructional leaders. Chapter 8, Evaluating and Recruiting Teachers. In this chapcast, we'll look at how to observe teachers, acknowledge teacher expertise, connect teachers to resources that can support their ongoing learning about writing instruction, and consider writing expertise during the hiring process. Chapter 8 offers a range of types of observation, including teachers observing teachers, as well as instructional leaders observing and conversing with teachers. For example, the chapter outlines what you might consider during brief classroom visits that spark follow-up conversations around specific questions, like, what are the visible reading-writing connections in your classroom? Or, are there displays of student writing that highlight positive progress? The chapter and online resources offer more of these questions. Additionally, Chapter 8 offers positive ways for you to support teachers' learning by affirming their expertise based on your observations. Another way to do this is to consider what teachers share with you in conversations about their self-reflections. For instructional leader Scott, the evaluation process includes teacher portfolios, much like student portfolios. Listen as he discusses further.
And then at the end of the year, they show their own portfolio. So our teachers have their portfolios no matter what they teach, and they bring in usually, for the comp teachers, they bring in copies of student work because it just tells the whole story.
Teacher portfolios also help Scott and other instructional leaders match teachers with resources to support their learning as part of the writing initiative. For Scott, these resources included employing a writing consultant and book study. Listen as Scott discusses the benefits of offering teachers these resources.
And that was a really good opportunity for people to share what was working, or to talk about what they were struggling with. So teachers who've been at other schools or who had been around to other trainings could say, well, this is how I did it, this is how it worked out. So it became a real cohesive group. And part of it, if you ever do an initiative like this where you essentially blow something up and rebuild it, the people who are in it they've like become the fastest friends you can imagine because it's almost survival. Each day is new. They haven't planned yet. They don't know. They've got sort of thumbnail sketches. They couldn't wait for second semester to start to try to get, because this was a semester-long class. They threw things out. They tried new things. But they also were in that same process the students were in. So it wasn't, here's how you do it. It was, I don't know either, let's work through it, which was pretty empowering to the students as well. They got to see teachers and adults working through writing.
In addition to ongoing professional development as part of your writing initiative, hiring can provide an opportunity to add new expertise in writing to your faculty. Chapter 8 and the online resource 8.3 offer a series of questions you might consider including in your interview process. Listen as Scott discusses how he viewed the opportunity to hire new faculty.
We had a number of people retiring. I got to hire 7 people, and I hired people who had writing backgrounds, writing project background, college composition background. So really it's looking at the right people, getting the right people on board who have the right vision to go with it rather than try to change the minds of a number of people.